George Best at international level with Northern Ireland. Just an absolute genius. I'm going to name drop here. I once played in 1973. I once played for an All-Ireland select team against the touring Brazilian side who were touring Europe at the time, 1973, before the 1974 World Cup. And they still had quite a number of players playing from that fantastic 1970 team, including midfield player called Rivellino, and he was just absolutely fantastic footballer. So on the day, I probably have to put him in. A Hungarian player who ended up playing for Real Madrid, and it's Ferenc Puskás. The favourite ground I played at, the most atmospheric ground when I was playing, certainly in Britain at the time, was Anfield. So Liverpool, who had a phenomenal football team as well too, brilliantly supported, and and so atmospheric. So it has to be Anfield. Well, I was studying law at Queen's University in Belfast at the time. Whether I would have made the grade or not is another thing, but I suppose probably something to do with law. So George Best playing 4, he'd be in the 5. Rivellino I've just mentioned as well too. Way back in 1973, I had the privilege and pleasure of playing against Eusebio, who was one of the great players as well too. So that would be 3. Need a defender in who's can use the ball. So I've gone with Bobby Moore, and I played a couple of times against. And goalkeeping would really be very, very difficult. Hard to choose between Peter Shilton and Pat Jennings. Again, it was their privilege to play in front of both of them, and so I'm really not going to choose. One of them will have to be the 6th man.